We're recording. Okay.
Okay, we have a kitty who's been recouping for several days in this nice, comfortable cage. He's been eating well, peeing and pooping, we're checking on him. He's hiding, he's feeling safe, and now it's time to return him to his home or to take him maybe to foster care. What you need is a big box, a heavy box, such as a box or tub of litter, at least one clothespin, 2 bungees, a brown True Catch trap, and a cover for the trap. You're also going to need a support blocking board and an L-shaped transfer or preventer board. This is for a 36-inch cage. So first take your trap and make sure you've lined it with newspaper or a towel. I like to use a towel, especially if they're going to be in there for a long transit, but something, because you don't want to be carrying the cat and there not be something on the bottom, because when you lift it, if the cat can see the ground, it will make him restless because he thinks he can get out that way. So cover the bottom by all means. So get your cover for the trap, comes down on all sides. You'll find our guillotine door. Here it is, I can feel it. That side will be open. And even this side, the other end, can also be open, uncovered should I say. The trap is covered, is closed, but the cover is up on those ends. So now we lift the, hey kitty, gonna lift the cover, give him time to get back to his little hidey hole. And we're gonna transfer him back into the brown True Catch trap using our boards. Now try to keep everything close at hand and and not having to go get something at this point in the game. Checking around, got my bungees. I'm just gonna unlock the cage. I'm gonna slide my L-shaped preventer or transfer board in, applying pressure to the door. And if I notice, and I can see that the cat is in the back of the cage, still I might use this board, this support board, blocking board, and I'm pressing onto those boards. Move my heavy box up, that helps a lot. Get my trap in position. I can go ahead and raise the door, put my clip on so the door stays up on its own. Move the trap closer and then up. Actually, see what we've left in there, our food and water bowls. They're gonna get in our way. So we've got to remove those, watching for the kitty. He needs to have a smooth route into the trap. So I've got it up snug. Just going to lift the trap, set it up on that edge of the cage. Take my bungees once again. Hook them onto the cage. Covering it back up. We want him to focus on the trap and not be lingering and looking out the sides. Use my other bungee on this side. You might come around this way, Janet. And I'm just hooking it onto the cage. Might even have to come around this box. This is a long bungee. Okay, cover this back down. So the way we get the cat into the cage, the trap rather, is to stand and just slowly uncover the large recouping cage, I guess you call this, or crate. We're just going to pull up the cover and we're exposing the cat. You can even leave this kind of forward, help to cover up our little see from this angle, the top of the box, when we cut it off, when we put the cat in, it makes it nice because now he has no hidey hole. So if I come close here, it's very threatening. If we even allow space behind the cage, you can walk behind it, and that wants to encourage the cat to go into the trap. He sees the light at the end, and he thinks sometimes he can get out that way. So that's really why it's important to have the bungees on, and if you have an extra person, they can be standing here mid-cage, just pressing it towards the large crate so that it doesn't get dislodged if he were to come running out. Usually you might hear just a little tap, but it's good to have an extra hand if you can. So he's gonna move into the trap. You can come back around, Janet, and we'll show you how we're gonna, I might leave this open just so that he has something to look out at while I detach the bungees. And I'm gonna lower my door. Probably could do that earlier than the bungees. And then I'm gonna move it away. I'm pressing down on this door until I get my H shape on the True Catch trap. You know, it's not really closed until the H goes below this little piece, so the door is not coming up. If this is inside, the cat can lift the door. And I'm just gonna cover him on this end and the other end. And now he's ready to go home.